And welcome back. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents segment. Good to see you again.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a look at today's topic, which is understanding APR and DPR, that you see on credit card statements.
That's right. Annual percentage rate.
Okay.
So that means what are they going to charge you? And we all see this on our credit card statements, like a 24% APR. Mm-hmm. What does that really mean? Well, that's the amount of interest that they're going to charge you per year, or that's easy to calculate. That's 2% per month, 12 months in a year.
Right.
But because months don't have the same amount of days in them, mm-hmm. they do a different calculation, and that's called the DPR, the daily periodic rate. And so the DPR on the APR is 0.065. So if you made a daily payment on your credit card, which nobody does, you would only pay $2,372 in interest that year.
Okay.
So, discussing one of the major problems in the United States with consumers is they have a huge amount of credit card debt. Yeah. Understanding how this interest rate is going to impact your pocketbook is crucial. It's important.
You need to pay attention to both of them. I started to say, which one do we pay the most attention to? 24% APR, where do you go to earn 24% on your money?
Well, you can't.
You can't, much less pay 24%
That's right.
on your money.
You make your own credit card and start giving it to people.
Maybe
so,
that's
24% a year.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times people come in and say, okay, how do I get rid of this credit card debt? Pay it off.
Well, yeah, sure.
Any way you can, sell something, get rid of your credit card debt. Because if you stretch it out over 5 years, mm-hmm. you're going to have a structured payment of $288 per month. That's $3,456 a year. So you're paying $3,400 a year to use their money on your credit card, and you're going to pay interest in that 5-year period of $7,261. So you're going to pay $7,000 over a 5-year period to use their $10,000 in credit that they gave you.
You've almost doubled your loan is what you've done.
You almost
crazy.
have. So yeah, I just want to make sure people saw that. So that, again, that was $10,000. If you took 5 years to pay it off, you would pay $7,200 plus in just interest.
So you add up all this interest, that's $7,200. Mm-hmm. There's your principal reduction every year. So that shows you with a structured payment, which is what people have a hard time sticking to, that's the reduction of your debt over that period of time. Now, if you make an $88 mistake, instead of paying $288, well, boy, my expenses ran a little high. I can only afford to pay $200.
Okay.
You're going to stretch it out for 30 years, and you're going to pay $62,000 in interest just by not paying an extra $88 a month. So how important is it to pay off your credit cards as soon as possible?
Extremely.
It's vital to your financial health.
Yes.
Sell something and pay off that debt. Do not stretch it more than 5 years. Even at that, you're paying an exorbitant amount of interest, and pay it off. Do 2 payments a month, not 1. Pay it off, pay it off, pay it off.
That minimum payment is not a friend of yours.
Well,
No, I was about to say.
That's just, so like a minimum payment might be $60, $70 a month mm-hmm. on that. You will never retire the debt, and you're stuck with it. Mm-hmm. And there's the problem. People never retire the debt, and then this is what gets people in trouble.
Oh, sure.
It's not a mortgage on their house.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a car payment. It's this crazy APR and DPR that credit cards charge to use their money. You're using their bucket of money instead of your bucket. So when people say, I can't save any money, it's because they're servicing this debt. They're paying them $288. They're not paying themselves anything. If you simply reversed and paid yourself $288, in 5 years you're going to save $17,000 plus whatever compound interest you can get on that savings. So just reverse your tactics.
Absolutely.
Sell what you got to sell, pay that debt off, and then start paying yourself first.
If you have any questions for Bruce, visit his website, resourcecenterinc.com. Give him a call, 882-1800. Thanks, Bruce.
See you next week.
We'll be right back.